Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use an Epson chip resetter and go over some common questions we frequently get asked. Now, the design of these chip resetters may vary slightly, but they function in much the same way. To use, simply press the ink cartridge up against the pins on the chip resetter and wait for the LED to change colour. Ensure the pins are lined up. Pins don't always match exactly with the design of the chip, and some resetters will have less pins than there are contacts on the ink cartridge. But as long as you're using an ink cartridge that is compatible with the resetter, it will be fine. It's just not all points of contact are needed to reset the information on the chip. If your ink cartridge doesn't line up perfectly, you may need to use an adapter that will be supplied with the chip resetter. Some resetters have a few different combinations, and resetting some ink cartridges doesn't require an adapter at all. Just try a different alignment of the cartridge, or look for slots along the bottom of the resetter where the cartridge can be sat in to reset the chip. If you're struggling to reset an ink cartridge and you're certain that it's compatible with the resetter, there are a few bits you can go over. Firstly, many chip resetters require a certain amount of ink to be left in the ink level estimate on the chip. If it thinks it's below 15% or that the ink cartridge is empty, in which case your Epson printer will usually display the ink level as an X, then the reset will almost certainly not be able to reset it. So it's always recommended to use low ink cartridges rather than empty. Next, take a look at the chip. Ensure that it's free of dirt. You can wipe down the chip on the front of the cartridge with a non-fibrous bit of tissue. I'd recommend like a kitchen tissue, something along those lines. And if there's any stubborn ink or anything on the chip, you could even use a bit of alcohol-based cleaning solution. But if you've tried all of this and the ink cartridge still isn't recognised, then simply try another cartridge. If the chip is damaged or something along those lines, there are some that just won't be able to be reset. Now, most of these resetters are designed for use with original Epson ink cartridges, and compatibility should be pretty much flawless with these. However, most compatible or remanufactured ink cartridges will work also, but with the vast range of different manufacturers on the market, some may not. But I hope you found this useful. If you have any more questions, I'll put a link in the description, so be sure to check that out. And if there's any other questions you have, do let us know in the comments. Right, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this useful. Cheers, take care.